I don't do clips.
Just welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and we have a great show planned for you this evening. We have internet legend Joey C, ex-con, but we like that. That's why we like him. And first time in studio, I believe his second time on the show. He's some podcasts' worst fear. He's my friend and a very awesome, great guy. You know him and love him, Karl from Who Are These Podcasts. Karl, how are you doing?
I am fantastic. Thank you so much for having me, Alex.
You're being too nice.
It's a dream come true.
No, it's not. You're gassing.
It is.
You're gassing me up. You're making me blush before you're like saying congratulations, this and that.
It's amazing what you've done.
Well, you have
I've been following you for a long time.
And I've been following you, but I'm saying it's not that easy to put on the tuck-friendly bathing suit. Everybody thinks you can just put on a tuck-friendly bathing suit and go to City Hall and go viral. It's actually tough. You have to wax. You have to trim. There's a lot to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't done it myself, but I can imagine it'd be a lot. Although Joey C, I guess, is going to be on the show, is now following in your footsteps.
He is, and we might as well just get to Joey C, because I don't want to leave the audience hanging too much. And I know Joey is obviously super busy because he has one of the most successful podcasts in the Dabbleverse. Do we have the legend himself on?
We do.
Okay, should we watch it first and then we'll bring on Joey? Or should we watch it? Yeah, let's just take it full and then we'll bring everybody on. Let's watch it right now. The debut of Joey.
My name is Joseph Catalano, and I came to Clearwater about 20 years ago. Wonderful community. I moved here from Chicago. I am the founder and host of Catalano TV. It's a YouTube podcast. I was forced to retire 3 weeks ago because the police refused to get involved. I got people trolling my house, coming to my home. These are internet trolls that paste my photo all over the community. They went and made false records on me, saying that I was a pedophile. They made false documents, putting this all over the internet. And all I'm trying to do is do a good podcast. I've been very successful at it. I wanted to do a lot of things in the community with my podcast. I got a guy named Stutter and John who rips people off and won't even pay me the $50 he owed me. I got to answer to people like Bubba Love Sponge. These are the people that I work for, Bubba Love Sponge. I work for TSN and Shula Egard, Carl Heberger, WATP Podcast. These are all major podcasts. And these internet trolls, and nobody does nothing about it. They call my wife's phone at 4 o'clock in the morning and tell her on the telephone and leave recordings that they want to physically hurt my wife and hurt my 3-month-old grandbaby by raping them. And nothing's done. Nothing's done. I gave this to the police department, and all the evidence that I gave them got lost. This is crazy. Where does a person like me, who I retired from what I did for 27 years, and I was fortunate enough to retire at a young age, okay? And I'm a very vocal person, and I wanted to do something good with my podcast, which I have, and I'm forced to sit out now because these internet trolls and guys like Stutter and John, and they just destroy everything, and there's nothing to be done about it. And I'm in fear of my life now, and I've never been in fear of anything in my entire life. And I don't know what to do about it. So I plead with this council to start looking at it, and then I got people taking my voice, my photo, and making AI stuff and making millions of dollars with this, and there's no protection for me with this AI, all these AI stuff, for me that they're using my likeness, and they're making money, I don't get $1 of this. And I can't even find an attorney that knows anything about this AI stuff. We have to get thinking of the future. I got grandchildren that are wonderful, very smart. Where's our future for our children? You know, I'm 60 years old. We don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow. Nobody knows that. That's a fact. We could not wake up tomorrow. And I want to make a better community for the children of the future. So I implore you guys to start looking into this area of the podcasting and the AI stuff and these trolls that should be put in jail or mental institution. I want to thank you for hearing me today, and much respect to everybody. God bless you.
That is his best work right there.
And there he is, the legend, Joey C.
Joey C, what is up?
Joey, how are you doing?
Buddy, I told you before, I always got you on my mind, buddy. You know that.
I like that shirt. I like the merch, Joey. You did a hell of a job. Did anybody ever contact you from Clearwater about helping out the podcast? You never actually explicitly said if they did reach out or not.
No, they never. No one has reached out. No, not yet.
Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. So, Carl, what was your initial reaction from seeing Joey C say your name at a Clearwater City Council where Scientology is very powerful, and then I had just spoken negatively about Scientology, so they're going to connect me and Joey, and then theoretically connect you to Joey, so you could be under attack of
litigious, too.
Xenu L. Ron Hubbard. So.
Yeah, that is very scary. No, I was really impressed. That was your best bit ever, Joey. When you went into the millions of dollars being made off of your AI likeness, that definitely gave me a chuckle. I LOL'd at that.
I even called you out on that,
thank you.
Joey. What did I say after at lunch? We went to lunch after at Hogan's Hangout. What did I say? I said, Joey, come on, millions of dollars from your likeness. And Joey believes that, though. Joey, you said that. You corrected me. You said, no, it is millions of dollars potentially. Isn't that what you said?
Yes, potentially. Yes.
So what does
Correct.
potentially
That's
even
correct.
mean?
This is correct.
Potentially, I have millions of
I
dollars.
know, exactly. I'm just saying potentially. I said, no, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000. He goes, no, potentially it's millions, Alex. You're wrong. You don't understand the Joey C brand. And I said, you know what, Joey C, maybe I don't. And I can't fault you for, believing that. I don't want to.
I use
That's right.
Joey's
Gotta believe in
AI
your
on
dreams,
my
don't you,
show.
Alex? You gotta believe in your dreams.
And you use Joey's AI, and look, you're making thousands of dollars. So Joey's not wrong. So
I make a lot of money off Joey C.
how much money do you think you make off Joey C? Tell him, be honest right now. He's not
I'm
going to
thinking
sue
about
you.
buying a fourth and fifth house.
Oh my! And Joey C,
Thank you.
You're doing this-
I might buy his house. I don't even know.
Carl, you're laughing, but now you've radicalized him so much that he's at city council meetings calling you out.
I did that.
You did
that.
I had nothing to
You
do.
did
I'm
that.
not doing. Who did that? Did I steal your likeness, or did Carl from Who Are
No,
These
you're the
Podcasts
one
steal
who
your-
encouraged him to
Who
do
did
this.
that? Who is more responsible for you going to the city council?
Traveler, Cookie, Alex Replay.
Which was all who's birds of a feather flock together.
Whoa.
Guilt by association, which is true.
Like Carl Heberger, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm not El Harible. That's ridiculous.
Well, Joey, I want to say you did a great job. We're going to send you that clip. I want you to share it. But Carl, of
How
course.
are there more camera angles for that meeting than on my show? How many cameras are in that place?
When you were Primetime 99.
That's pretty wild, yeah.
Yeah, how many angles? Did you see how well that was made? Because we had Mama C filming. I was filming. I think Paige, my girlfriend, prepaid wireless, had an angle. Dude,
was impressive.
It was like a Stanley Kubrick movie.
Yeah, that was well put together. I was trying to get the original footage that Joey put out on his YouTube channel, but then he deleted it.
I made him because that's what Carl said.
Wow.
I go, Carl,
Yeah.
Carl's like, I already saw his speech. I go, you didn't see this version.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't see this version, no. Yeah, I was up there for about 15 minutes, and then Alex said, don't put it out there, so, and I took it back off.
Joey, well done. Were you nervous to do that?
I wasn't nervous, but
You look
I was like, what am I going to say? And I just
Joey
got
wasn't nervous. Wait, I
asked-
had to cut you off. Joey wasn't nervous. I thought he would be nervous.
You didn't look
Joey-
nervous.
He was not
I
nervous at
wasn't.
all. No, he was very calm.
I like doing this. I like to do a lot more of these. I love it. I
It's
really
great. I love you taking on the internet trolls. It's about time.
Yes.
Someone's got to do it.
And you're right. Carl and I are about to get into these internet trolls, but hey, you did a good job. You called out the trolls. I don't think it's going to stop him. I only think it's going to encourage him to probably mess up your life.
There's
But
that, yeah.
that's how it works when you call it the trolls. It only radicalizes them more. Okay,
do.
Joey.
Who cares?
Hit the like button.
And I won't back down, except the dabble doom. And I won't back down. You can send me up to the face of town, but I won't back down, except the dabble boom. Yeah, yeah, yeah.